Hey everyone, we are here at Orchard Park with Midstate Select, a new band in State College, Pennsylvania. You know, before we get started, I wanted to say I thought we were all going to wear Band Junkies shirts. You know, this is...
I almost wore mine.
You know, I
was looking at it.
Yeah.
That's fine, we're going to continue. Midstate Select, where did you get that name from?
Yeah, we had trouble at first deciding on a name.
That's always the hardest part, I feel like.
We avoided it for a while.
We had some fake ones for a bit. You came up with the official one though. You came up with Midstate Select, yeah.
Yeah, you came up with Midstate.
Because we're in the middle of the state.
Okay. We were looking at some maps.
Yeah. Right in the middle, smack dab. And it sounds like cheap liquor.
All right. So in the middle of the state and cheap liquor.
Yeah.
Well, and the select part too.
That sounds bad.
No, the select part too, because like I feel like we were picking like which parts to put into songs when we were making the album. I feel like that's part of the explanation that
you were selecting the songs.
Like where to put what, and just like how the process of making the album came together, or maybe not.
Yeah.
I thought it just sounded like liquor.
And you guys have your Instagram page.
Yeah, just made an Instagram.
Just made it.
Midstate_select.
I'll just put that text in.
We've had a select few other musicians helping us out in our recording process and stuff like that.
Yeah. Pun intended?
Pun intended. That was the real main idea behind the select.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah. The cream of the crop.
So let's do your names and instruments, Sean.
So I'm Sean Heffernan. I play guitar on the album, play a little bit of bass, a little bit of piano, but mainly guitar.
And you helped with all the recording.
Yeah, and I did
engineering.
Yeah, recording engineer at least. Did some mixing with Sam.
Where'd you guys record at?
Great question.
Andy Tolan's living room.
Sweet living room.
Yeah, I've been living with him, and he has like tons of awesome old instruments laying around.
There's just guitars
we kind of
everywhere.
put on the album.
And so much
I think there's like 30 something.
Yeah.
I think I counted how many were there one day.
It's cool.
I went there the other day because we were going to film it on his back.
I think you surprised him.
No, I called him before I came over.
Oh, okay.
But he walked me through, and I was like, it's just scattered.
It's a creative place.
Guitars.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's a good place to record music.
Yeah.
And he had my snark tuner. I saw him a year ago, and he filmed a video in my basement, and he gave me back my snark tuner after a year.
People don't
so
usually do that.
I will trust him. And you are the famous Anna Pearl.
Yeah. So my name is Anna Pearl Belinda, and I did the vocals, and that's it.
A little bit of piano.
A little bit of piano.
Too. Yeah.
Lots of melodies.
My name's Sam Christensen. I play guitar and I sing on the album.
Yeah. You and I have the harmonies.
Yeah.
We got some good harmonies going.
Laid down lots of harmonies on the album. Yeah. These guys asked me one day to bring my audio interface over because they didn't have access to one, and so I brought that over, and then I really liked the music, and we started jamming, and it sounded really good.
I'm Sam Milz, and I also play guitar on the album.
Me too.
Right now we're kind of like a bluegrass band, but we only play guitars.
Yeah.
And we have no bluegrass at all.
So if you're both named Sam, do you have a nickname?
I tend to go by Milz.
Yeah,
it's just their last name.
Milz,
Yeah, so who are you influenced, if you each name like one band that you're most influenced by for this project?
We got a little more country.
Yeah, definitely got a little more country.
Yeah.
Folky.
For me, I'd pick Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Nice.
For mine.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Singers you're influenced by?
I don't have one, but I will say, like, throughout this process, I learned a lot, and these guys listen to, like, live music, and I, embarrassingly listen to a lot of, like pop, like, stuff like that, so they've opened me up to a whole new world of, like, listening to live shows and appreciating that type of music.
Don't be embarrassed, though.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, great.
I like Taylor Swift, too.
Yeah.
So the 3 songs you're doing today, what are they called, and what are they, like, any story about how they came to be?
So the first one we're going to play is Ghost Rider, and that we came up with at Tudick Park, actually.
Kind of sitting on a picnic table.
Yeah, we were sitting on a picnic table, and Sean started strumming something, and I was like, keep doing that.
Yeah.
And that's how that one started. And then do you want to talk about just a little song?
I sort of hate writing songs. I love it. It's a labor of love. But I don't know, just like slowly hammering lyrics out
Yeah,
And the
Milz
whole
was
time
really
Sean
fun.
is like, just write stuff down.
You like started with a riff and then you added lyrics.
Yeah. That's
the
usually
the
how
first
it
one.
goes.
The second one we're gonna do, just a little song. You wrote
Yeah.
kind of before this whole.
Yeah.
Weren't you working on it before?
I think I was working on it a little
Yeah.
bit.
It was very early
Did you
on.
write the lyrics before the guitar part?
Slowly. No.
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 The
No,
whole
yeah.
time it's been pretty collaborative too. It's like somebody has an idea, or two people have an idea, or all three of us do. And
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just continues to evolve.
It's really cool.
So what are your like goals as far as you want to play shows and you
Oh,
just
yeah.
had an album? How many songs are on the album?
There's a good bunch of songs on the album for sure. How many are we
We
at?
squeaked in. I think the first Beatles album is the same length, a little bit shorter than what we have.
Yeah.
So we think it counts.
Yeah.
As a full album.
Full length, yeah.
And
LP.
didn't Dan Collins play a little?
Yeah,
Phil.
he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Going,
Yep.
Yeah,
I was
that
pretty
was.
pushy about that.
Yeah, you stuck through
Yeah.
and kept trying to get us to do it, and nobody
I mean, they're like-
believed it would work. And then it was
For
perfect.
like 3 weeks, I was like, guys, can you hear the fiddle part? And I'd be like,
Like, yeah, he was singing the fiddle part.
and now it sounds sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dan Collins helped us out.
Stubby.
Andy told us.
Andy helped us a lot.
Andy helped us a lot. Stubby,
Played some drums.
JT from AAA, John Thompson.
Oh wow.
Anybody else? Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Rivers, yeah.
WBAC.
Yeah, so you guys were in
Yeah.
Westby Arts Collective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how we.
Yeah.
That was how we met Ann Pearl.
So I was like opening up with The Roof and doing a show with Jake, and then they played the same night at Cafe 210, and
Oh,
they
wow.
had an awesome show that night. They like did a song together,
Yeah.
and then I talked to these guys that night. Yeah.
And then we jammed. The first time we jammed, we wrote Everything I Do.
Yeah. The very first time we hung out, we wrote that song,
That other one.
and that's on the album.
Forgot about that.
So when do you think the album will come
Oh,
out?
that's the real question.
Don't say the date.
That's
Give
so
a big
great.
range.
We're open for like early May. But yeah, that's what we're shooting for.
Yeah. No later than
Yeah.
May.
Remember when the goal was like Christmas?
Yeah. Remember when I was like, yeah, this will take 3 months tops.
Oh, yeah, no
I
problem.
had no idea what it entailed to make.
2 of the 3 songs that you're playing here are on the
Yes.
album.
On
And
the album.
Original, yeah.
have a sweet
There's
video.
9, by the way. There's 9 songs on
Yeah.
the album.
And you're
Yes,
gonna put it on
that's
all
good.
the formats
Yeah.
everywhere.
All.
Like to be in a band together and to keep going and be motivated, and how do you
Yeah.
sometimes
I
Yeah.
mean,
just
music
to actually-
got me through the pandemic. I don't know about
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh, that is.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
You know.
kind of another. We were playing live with West Beaver all the time, and then
that was every Thursday at
Yeah.
Zeno's.
Yeah.
and then it stopped abruptly,
Yep.
and then there was like 2.5 months where nobody was doing anything, and then I don't know. I was writing a bit then.
Yeah, and we
then
like
Sean came
started
back to
recording
town.
stuff together for a bit, and then we got everybody else involved.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm excited for a live show and maybe
Yeah.
Zeno's.
Yeah, we
will-
got
Yeah,
some good
Xenos.
stuff.
Definitely Xenos.
Pine Grove Hall would be
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah.
We're in talks with them already, so.
Sweet. Well, this first song is called
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Here we go. Thanks for watching.
Ghost Rider, riding on the north side. Ghost Rider, riding on the south side. Killer, run you out of your mind. Ghost Rider, running on a thin line. Ain't she
out, honest to God.